This week on Maiden Voyage, we coffee talk about all things makeup. Do you wear it? Do you hate it? Has your skincare routine changed with less social gatherings?
Women face unique challenges, from glass ceilings at work to everyday personal stressors.
The Maiden Voyage podcast covers it all, offering tips and tricks for overcoming your struggles.
While this lady-hosted podcast focuses heavily on women's issues,
it's relevant for anyone who values self-improvement, equality, and badass inspiration.
We all navigate this journey together. Welcome aboard.
We are here to dive into it all. So we have varying degrees of makeup wearers, lovers, and haters, and face washers. You know who I'm talking about on the call. And we wanted to really just talk about some fun new things and products that we have found during quarantine. I know I've been kind of switching up how I focus on my skin with all this extra stress and eating and not going anywhere. Things are just different these days. And I think that also goes in line with the way we're taking care of our skin and the makeup products we're using. So Jen, you are full faced. You are full face, girl. I'm loving this lip. Talk to me about like your shtick. Like, how are you caring for your face? And it's self-care too, ladies. Like putting on mascara is not for you, it's for me a lot of the time. So
right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for listeners who are actually seeing like the screen right now, I actually only have mascara and like a daily face lotion on right now and a lip. The lip is my secret. I still only took 5 minutes this morning to do my face, but it's just because I just popped on some mascara, put like a daily face lotion on, and then the lip makes it look like I put in more of an effort than I did. I don't know. I think so all women have varying degrees of what makes them feel beautiful. But to me, when it starts getting too many layers of makeup, I feel not like I'm overcompensating. I just don't feel comfortable when I have like eyeliner and eyeshadow and
not authentic
toner and blush and everything.
Right.
It feels a lot.
Not authentic to you for sure.
Yeah, but some women look absolutely gorgeous with that, and they love, it's an art to them. They love blending the perfect eyeshadow and contouring, and they look gorgeous. For me, I think if I obviously did it more often, I would get into a routine, but because I don't have that, it's stressful for me to do those things. Like I had a wedding on Saturday, and it took me like an hour just to do everything because I was like, I'm going to a wedding. Oh, and maybe I should like pluck and shape my eyebrows now. Maybe I should like blend an eyeshadow. And oh, I have like bags under my eyes. I need to like put something under those specifically. And I don't know. Do you ladies do that kind of stuff regularly, or where do you?
I have varying levels of face.
Okay.
I have 3 very specific face levels. So I have like Saturday night wedding glam, the full thing, like the CC cream, the foundation, like the concealer, the bronzer, the thing, the highlighter, which is my secret. Highlighter is my secret.
I didn't even know there was all these things. Okay.
Highlighter is my secret. Yeah. So like I have the full Saturday night doing it glam face. Then I have the like this weekend, we did happen to have a social outing and I was like, ooh, yay, highlighter, you know, like the like step down face, which removes like 5 of the products I do in my like Saturday night wedding face. But then I have like my like, hi, I have shit to do. I'm a human and I just need to leave my house. I very often am naked face though, because of the products I use for my skin. Like I don't like to wear makeup every day, but I'm very into a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer with a mascara, a blush, and a lip. And that to me is like, and brows. Doing your brows is a game changer if you don't do your brows. Shade.
And SPF, right, Jackie?
Sorry?
And SPF, right, Jackie?
My tinted moisturizer has SPF 25 in it.
Do you use enough of it?
I mean, I slather that bad Larry on my face. Also,
Okay.
like, I'm not afraid of, I should be more afraid of the sun, but I'm not. So I know I have bought SPFs that are meant to be layered under your makeup, and I just don't like the way they make my skin feel.
Well, that could be your everyday SPF, like when you're going bareface, like you said. You could just wear that.
Yes, I have done that for sure. Are you wearing SPF every day, Julie?
If I'm leaving my house, I'm either wearing yeah, all the makeup I've been wearing. So if I'm leaving the house, I'm either wearing SPF on my face or a hat. I often will rock I'm looking for it now, it's not on the table anymore. I often will rock a baseball hat to physically shield my face if I have not put on the SPF. I'm very fair skinned, very translucent. SPF is very important. But I quite often I also have 3 levels of face, Jackie. There's level 1, which is what you're seeing now, which is nothing. There's the like concealer, and it's usually concealer, bronzer, and mascara.
Yeah.
Maybe a lip gloss. And then there's like full jersey.
Right.
Which is what you're calling wedding makeup, which I just call like Saturday morning. It's fine. I'm from New Jersey. Like eyeliner should be black and it belongs on both eyelids, like top and bottom. It's the only option.
I actually have a photo of myself full jersey at my brother's bar mitzvah that my mom just found, and like the black eyeliner is like dripping down because I was like, 16 and like not prepared to do my own makeup like that.
Right. But yeah, I'm so here for that. Oh, it's like normal. It's regular. That's regular makeup. But a lot of the time these days I'm doing nothing. It's worth noting I have very dry skin. Dry and dehydrated because your girl's not drinking enough water. So I'm fortunate in that I don't need to do a lot. I'm not controlling anything. If anything, I need to exfoliate with a chemical exfoliant usually, not a physical. She doesn't need that. And just like moisture. So all the moisture. I'm really boring. I'm really basic these days.
Well, let's talk about face lotion. Do you ladies use like a specific lotion that's like labeled for face lotion, or because I know some girlfriends, and I'm guilty of this too, where I'll just use like a neutral body lotion on my face. And yeah, that's the reaction that a lot of people, well, I brought it down because I was going to say, I'm obsessed with Dream Cream from Lush. It's labeled as a body lotion, but I just kind of use it for everything because it's got lavender and chamomile are like the 3 top ingredients. So it's like soothing. And the story behind this is the founder of Lush, his son has eczema. And he designed this cream specifically for his son to ease the pain, because eczema can be quite painful and dry and itchy. And without any other products, this helps to control like his son's eczema. Yeah. And I've read a lot of reviews online about people who use it specifically for this, and I just use it because I have sensitive skin. So if I use a scented lotion, I will like turn red and get like breakout and itchy and stuff like that. So I've been interested though to actually get a face lotion, because right now I just use like it's not even great, it's not luxurious, like a Lubriderm SPF 15, like one of those pump lotions. And I use that on my face, but I've never actually purchased a lotion specifically labeled as a face lotion. And what's the difference? Like, let's talk about that.
So when I turned 35, like full disclosure, I sell beauty counter products and use beauty counter products, but I didn't always. That's only been over the last year and a half. When I turned 35, I decided I was going to take better care of my face and my skin in general. I was not washing my face. I wasn't doing anything. I was getting really itchy in the winters because I wasn't like taking the time to like moisturize my entire body. Like I was just being lazy and I was breaking out. I had like no control over what was going on with my skin. And I turned 35 and I was like, this is the year of my skin. And I like really invested time and money into finding products that worked for me. I was using like Dermalogica, which I really liked, and I used it for a few years on my face. I use an AM lotion and a PM lotion, a toner, a face. I do a 4-step process. It's like a little mini spa moment 2 times a day for myself. And it works. Like it helps control my acne and my like breakouts. And I have like very T-zone skin. So like I break out, but I also get really dry. So like night cream is really important for me, Julie, for like a moisture perspective. And then a day cream, I want lighter because I don't want to be like sweating lotion all day. So I don't necessarily know ingredient wise the difference in like Lubriderm versus a face lotion, unless you're using a face lotion that's for like acne or wrinkles, right? Like an anti-aging line is going to have properties in it that's going to help with anti-aging, and you know, an acne line is going to have properties in it to help with breakouts. So unless you're looking to like spot treat specific issues with your skin, if you find something that works for you, it works for you.
Right. Like the other thing I would say is like body lotion is probably a lot thicker.
Yes.
Right. So like your body skin and your face skin are not the same.
Correct.
For me, although I am very dry and dehydrated and I don't tend to break out or anything like that, if I use a body lotion on my face, I do. It's just like too
it's
heavy.
Just heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah. But like Jen, the Dream Cream product that you're using is like cocoa butter and olive oil and other ingredients in it. It's not bothering you. So like although you have sensitive skin, you're sensitive to certain ingredients, and like that weight isn't bothering you. So it's fine.
What about you, Carissa?
I played trial and error with everything. So I didn't know that I had a bunch of like allergies. The two big ones that are like affect face products and skincare is I'm allergic to orange and I'm allergic to nuts. And those are in so many things. So I don't know how much money I've actually wasted over the years since I started taking care of my skin, you know, as a teenager. It always got recommended to just find something that is good for balancing your skin. So nothing that's super polarizing. So I try some of those, and then sometimes the effort kind of feels a little useless at times. But what I focus on a lot, just because I've had so many skin issues, is like something that like a really, really good toner that's not going to like irritate my face to help. Like I have like some scarring and stuff from like years ago, and I like it is probably like the worst part about taking care of my skin. And so as far as like we were talking about, you know, like morning routines and stuff, the main thing that I care about is like primers and like whatever is going to make my face look as matte and as like one level as possible. Like, and then everything else is just extra. So it's like I'm trying to create a nice even layer like at the baseline, and and then I'll try to like, you know, take some of these bags from under my eyes away, and then I'll put some powder on top, and if I'm really feeling feisty, I'll put on some mascara and some eyebrows.
Love putting on a brow. It's a total facelift game changer. I don't know why it took me so long in life to figure out a brow, but like holy bajoli, a brow is life. Pencil, not that gel shit. You need to write that brow on.
The tinted brush stuff, it is so easy. If you get your eyebrows threaded, that stuff just like goes on like a dream. It's just so easy to do your eyebrows.
So Jackie, it probably took you so long in life to put your eyebrows on because we lived through the period of no eyebrows.
True. We were very much in the pluckers. We were pluckers.
There was a whole time of that.
Yeah.
But I'm with Carissa. I'm just like here for the gel a lot of the times. I do use a pencil because one of mine is shorter than the other. She needs a little extra length. But there's a lot of brow here. Sorry.
Yeah, you do.
This is no makeup brows.
You have a good no. See,
brow.
I need a brow.
How they exist. I have to like trim. She's hairy.
So I've gotten into I've learned a few things recently that I have to share. 1, fucking do a brow. Just do it. 2, you can get a $2 brow pencil at CVS. Do yourself a favor. Give yourself a facelift today. Do a brow.
Even if you have like light, so like my brows are like blonde. Like how do I do a brow on
yes, you get a light pencil or get a gel, Jen. Gel is going to be less intimidating because it's literally like a wand, like a mascara wand, and you just like choo 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 choo, and it's going to like tint and just see what I'm telling you. You're going to be like,
taupe?
What did I do?
You don't want a brown, you want a taupe.
Yeah,
okay.
light.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They have lots of colors out there. Just do it. The other thing I learned, I was watching, I got like Instagram like tunnel, right? And I saw a makeup artist doing, I don't know, somebody's makeup I must follow and a star. And she was like, okay, give them some tips. This blew my mind. And maybe everyone else knew this, Okay, but I didn't. You should match your cheek to your lip. Go what? Like, that is probably why I feel like I always look discombobulated, is because I have like pink cheeks and mauve lips. Like, what am I doing? Like, what is happening to me? It changed my life, and I used to only have one blush. I now have 4 different colors of blush that I invested in because I like different lips. And I'm telling you, it ties the shit together. Why had I not heard this before?
I hadn't either.
It's mind blowing. Now, and I still try and outbeat this rule I learned, and I'll like apply my magenta brush or my magenta lips and do like an oranger lip. And I'm like, no, girl, the rule stands. You got to match your cheek to your lip.
I am just not super into blush. I really like bronzer a lot, but I'm such a okay. So I went through the phase in like college where I'm like, give me every makeup product I can find. I want the contour. I want the okay. I want all the eyeshadow. I want everything. I had like 40 different lip colors, and it got to the point where I was like, doing like the contouring stuff, and I'm like, what would happen if I just took a brush and just with bronzer? I'm like, oh, that still looks all right. Let's go with that. That takes so much less time.
Right. How do I minimize my effort?
What is a bronzer? I know that's like kind of a silly question, but like, what is the purpose of a bronzer, and where do you
warm face powder.
Okay.
Highlighter.
You want to look sun-kissed?
But I
with the
thought
bronzer?
highlighter is different than a bronzer.
Okay,
Yes.
so yes. Okay, so bronzer can be used all over for a sun-kissed look, or it can be placed strategically.
So you
Give you
contour
like
the face. Yeah.
a deep pocket here. People do it down their nose, I think, and their lip. And right, anywhere you've like creases to like make everything look
Skinny.
yes. Right.
Yes.
So the way I apply it, if I'm gonna do, because if I'm doing a full face, I often will do it. I like suck in my cheek,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where you apply it.
Okay.
Highlighter is to bronzer makes things go in, highlighter makes things pop out. So I put highlighter right here on the top of my cheekbone, and I do it on my brow bone, and I do it right here.
Okay.
Do you ever do it right here?
You could do it there. Yeah.
Right above is my favorite spot.
Also, you can do it here. You can also do it here.
Yes,
You can also do it
it's a beautiful
here.
look.
Oh, now we're like getting
Here is a nice spot.
Right. I mean, like you can make it all.
Just like bathe in
pop.
it.
Just
That's
So
fun.
here's the asterisk I'll add to your tutorial, Jackie. If you have a bronzer with shimmer in it, like a glittery bronzer,
Okay,
that's more of like the all over
Yeah.
sun-kissed look. If you're gonna like use your bronzer as a contour and have it recede, you want it to be pretty matte or like soft. You don't want it to be
who makes-
glittery, because then you're gonna like catch the light
Right.
in your gut. This is not what
the bronzer, who do I use?
I still have a Clinique bronzer when I first bought like makeup 10 years ago, and I'm still not out. It was massive. It was like this big.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I have the Hula by Benefit.
Ooh,
I use
that's a good
Hula.
one.
Real fun. Little teeny, lasts forever. And it comes with a little brush. It's great. So I like that one.
I use a stick.
Oh.
A stick. So I'm all about, so remember, dry.
Adding powder, no good. Yeah.
Dry. So I like to, if I'm doing the thing, well, first off, if it's full jersey, we're using the cream and the stick and the powder. You've got to lock it in. But I like to use wet things on my face because she's dry. So, and I'm also very lazy. 2 things to know. I'm dry and I'm lazy. So if it's in a stick, I could just put the stick on my face and then blend it in with my fingers or a beauty blender, like a sponge. So I do that. And also my bronzer's a stick. It's from Physicians Formula. You can get it at the drugstore. It's not glittery. It's not anything. And then I just do a little translucent powder and we set everything.
So setting. Let's move into the setting because
The setting.
it's a thing. Like I had to, how many times did I pull you guys in the last 6 months on the mascara you're using? Because I use face oils, like as part of my cleanse routine. I love face oils. You would love face oil, Julie. It's very moisturizing.
Oh, I do
But
like an
not
oil.
crazy. Oh, I love an oil. I'm wearing my brightening oil today. I like love it. I just want to, it's so good. Mascara runs sometimes because of it. If you're just doing, because of the way the oil interacts with my skin. So I have found a mascara that won't do that, and it's delightful. But I was finding that sometimes my under eye makeup is caking, and I don't know if I'm putting on too much or like what's going on there.
Like your concealer?
Yeah.
You might be putting on too much. Okay, so two things. Face
Yeah.
oil, stop on like your orbital bone. Is that
Instead
what
of
this
going
is called?
underneath the eyes.
Don't bring it all the way up. Your body will like suck it up there. Or like do your whole face with your oil, and then like if you have a little bit,
yeah. Oh, it's so
pop
good
it
on
in.
the hand.
Yeah, but like do your under eye last if you like do feel like you need more moisture, but then try using less product.
Well, so I covered two things. This is what I've learned over quarantine. Did you know that you're supposed to put your cover up on top of your foundation? Your under eye concealer is supposed to go on top of your foundation.
I use the same product, so I have a different strategy.
You use foundation all over and under your eye.
So the stick that I use is like very full coverage or completely sheared out, which is also why I like it. And it like perfectly matches my skin. So I don't get that like bright concealer situation, but like the way my eyes are shaped, I don't really want it. But I use a corrector first.
Interesting.
Well, because I have a glare, you can see. I have very fair skin and very purple under eyes. And my eyes are like sunken in a little bit more. So like a regular concealer situation doesn't do anything.
Understand.
Yeah. So I correct and then I conceal / spot foundation, whatever I'm doing. It like perfectly matches my skin, and then I can minimize. I don't have to do anything else.
I'm doing a liquid foundation, and then like an under eye concealer / like a highlighter. Like it's a shade lighter on purpose.
Yeah.
For like the pop.
So I think there are multiple schools of thought with the layering.
Crazy.
So sometimes if I am using like a brighter concealer, I like to put my foundation on first so that it has something to blend into.
Right.
But if my concealer pretty much matches my skin and I'm just like doing a little spot conceal, I'll often do the concealer first, because like I know my under eyes. I know like the foundation is not going to cover them. Like the idea is you'll wear less makeup if you do your foundation first, because it's going to cover most of the things, and then you're not going to like put on all this concealer. However, let me see the situation.
Girl. So, but then we're setting, right? So I found this Urban Decay setting spray.
Ooh, so good.
Later.
It's so good.
It's really good. Do you use a beauty blender, Jackie?
I do.
Okay, so under eyes, spray your beauty blender.
To set it? Shut it up.
I like to set with a powder though, because I also don't like, as much as I want to add moisture to my skin, I don't like it to feel like tacky. I'm a face toucher, so I need to set with an actual powder, but then I spray. So yeah, try.
Setting spray is a game changer though. Like the blush doesn't run, nothing runs.
Yeah, but be careful with the Urban Decay. There's a lot of alcohol in it. So like all of that great moisture that you're putting in with your oils, it might be sucking back out. So I try to only wear that for like.
Definitely not an everydayer for me, but like
right
in the summer, hello, that's a game changer for the summer, but also for like a formal affair when you're like, I don't want to reapply my blush 9 times today.
Right.
It works. And I have found all of these great products while I've been going nowhere in quarantine. So
it's amazing. How are you consuming this content?
Okay, so like I said, the beauty counter stuff I have just been really diving into. Like I love the mission of the company, and I love the products are clean. That's another thing that like I'm trying to transfer into like cleaner products. Like you guys all, the 3 of you all know, like I moved to like a natural deodorant, and like I'm just trying to like clean up my skin routine as well. So I found a lot of it through that. But Instagram.
I like it.
Like I use Thrive mascara. I got that on Instagram. A friend of mine was using it, and she used to get fake lashes, and then she stopped. She had a reaction, and I saw her one day, and I was like, I thought you stopped getting your lashes done. And she's like, oh, I did. This is Thrive, and it is a game changer. It's incredible. I highly recommend it. It's not super expensive. It's like fake lashes almost.
It's a tubing mascara. It makes tubes around your eyelashes.
It does, and it comes off so. I know, Julie, you don't like that applicator because it's pointy.
Yeah, it hurts my eyeballs.
Right. So, but like the fun part is taking it off. So like I don't like when you wear mascara for 9 days. It's the same mascara from 9 days ago because you just can't get it all off. You know, like you have to like really work at getting it off.
Why are you throwing me
What'd
shade
you
right
say,
now,
Martha?
Jackie?
That's why I don't use waterproof mascara, because I can't get it off.
Yeah,
That's
same.
why I use waterproof mascara, because I don't have to take it off.
I love this.
Okay, so the fun part about the tubing mascara is that you like wet it with a little bit of warm water, and you like literally like just gently pull off, just pull very gently, and it like comes off in your sink, and it's like very satisfying. It's very much like I am taking off my face. It's very satisfying. It definitely gets all over your sink, but there's nothing underneath. It's gone immediately.
It's like when you like used to peel glue off your hands as a kid. It's like that type of, doesn't feel like that. It's not that sticky, but it's that like kind of feeling.
Sensation.
It's really fun.
Hopping a good.
Ooh, that's a whole other episode. To pop or not to pop.
I would love if we could share some of our favorite products, maybe with
Favorite speed round?
Yes. Okay, good. Favorite speed round, and then we'll share links. Okay, Carissa, what are your top 3 must-have faves?
Okay. Lancome compact powder foundation. Have to have that. I really, really like Tarte's lip gloss and lipstick duo. It's like one on each end. And then my what's it called? Oh my gosh, it's a primer. I can't think of it. I'm so sorry.
What color is it?
We'll link to it.
What
color is the packaging?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, you're out. I can't help you.
All right, Jen, 3 can't live without.
So I would first say I rock a lip often, and I do a lip stain because ain't nobody got time for lipstick that smears, especially now during COVID when you have to wear a mask in and out of places.
Excellent point.
Yeah, so I use Maybelline has a matte ink line, and it's really great. I'd say it has like a 12-hour stay factor on it. Like people just can't believe that I'm just like aggressively wiping my face and like nothing's coming off. And through like eating and drinks, like I put this on this morning at 8 a.m. and I probably wouldn't have to reapply it until like if I was going out for dinner tonight or something and getting cocktails, I would probably just throw it on again before I did that, and then I'd be done. So I really enjoy that, and they have a lot of really great colors. So I'm like Carissa, you said you used to own like 40 different colors. I have like 6 of their colors, and it's the only lipstick I use ever. So I would say that first. I really like Urban Decay for mascara. I just think it gets like a really good volume sweep for me. And a lot of times I don't even wear eyeliner with it. I just feel confident just kind of putting on the mascara. And it's hard for me because I really don't use a lot of makeup other than that. I don't typically put on like an eyeshadow. I have like an organic liquid cover up that I will put on. And it's kind of like my all-in-one solution, kind of like Julie was saying, where if I'm going somewhere, or especially I only basically use it if I'm going to be filming something or doing photographs.
Yeah.
Because it just gives you that flat look. But you can see I have a very like red undertone, but I don't wear makeup a lot. So, but I always kind of look a little red or pink.
Flush.
Yeah, but it's not even like a cute thing where it's like, oh, just your cheeks are flushed. Like my whole face, or it's everywhere. Like my hands will look red, like my neck will look red. I just kind of have that undertone. So sometimes if I'm going somewhere fancy, I'll just put that on and like powder it on my chest too, so I don't look like a cherry.
I love that.
But
I'd
I'd
do what works for you.
Yeah, I'd actually have to look up what that liquid foundation is that I use. So I'm gonna
We'll
Google
share
that right
it.
now if someone else wants to go because it's
Yeah,
really
Julie, what's
nice.
your top there? Oh, go ahead, Carissa.
Primer. It was the Murad Invisibler
Oh,
stuff.
Murad. Good, great products.
There's a good one.
Yeah.
They do
All right,
one
Julie.
with SPF. What? So ironically, none of my products have SPF in them. So I'm going to do 2 skincare, 1 cosmetic. Number 1 face thing that my skin loves is an AHA. Love the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. So spendy. Most amazing product.
Very good.
So good. So good. Very spendy. So delicious.
Worth it.
Second is the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. If you are dry, it is wonderful. I take it right up under my eyeballs. It's perfect. It absorbs really quickly. It's super hydrating. It like makes my skin feel like plump. You know, when you hear that in an ad, it plumps it. So that's a delightful feeling. And then my makeup pick is probably my Tarte Colored Clay or CC Under Eye Corrector. It's like a peachy corrector. And I put that on my under eyes before I put anything else on.
They love an Amazonian clay like ingredient in their product base, which yes.
And I've tried a lot of the colored correctors and tinted and pre-concealer type of stuff. And that's one that works best for me. It's like emollient and hydrating without being gooey. And it's like pigmented enough and it's really good. So when I wear it, she's wonderful. Jack, what are yours?
So my favorite product that's not makeup right now is a vitamin C serum that I use from Beauty Counter. It just helps with like my sunspots.
Everything. Yeah. Oh, wait, Jackie, I'm sorry, you have sunspots? How'd that happen?
Acne scars, anti-aging. It's really this like all-in-one natural serum that I put on every day. I use it like after I do a peel or anything. I love it. I'm obsessed. I wear it every day. So that is giving me a nice pop where I don't feel like I need to wear makeup sometimes, which I like. But then my other 2 would be the Thrive Mascara is just giving me so much life right now. I really love it. And I am obsessed with my Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. And I like it in the liquid and I like it in the powder. I use them both interchangeably. Sometimes I use them both together. Really love a highlighter. And Becca does it right. My only qualm about the product is that it freaking cracks. The powder always cracks. So I have to like leave it on you can't like toss it in your makeup bag. It has to sit on the counter.
She's sensitive. She
is, but she's worth it. And like I have pressed it back together with my fingers more time than I care to admit. And I use it to the very last drop and I put it everywhere, like head to toe, Becca highlighter. Everything is highlighted. It's everywhere.
A good thing now that you're using your setting spray and you have your beauty blender, after you spray, beauty blenderize yourself. And it kind of all just like becomes your skin.
That's an interesting, because it does,
especially the highlighter. It kind of,
as it dries, it gets like, could be a little tacky.
Yeah, but it also like kind of, so like I have found with those Becca highlighters, which are amazing, that sometimes they're just like they're too shiny. Like a hair like on the. It could also be that to highlight my face, I need an aggressively light color. But like the extra tapping helps them kind of settle into everything. And then it's more of like a whole look.
I don't want to use the word cemented, but I feel like I'm cementing it on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like that top coat.
I love it. Shellac. Love it. Oh, this is fun. So we'll link out to like some of our favorite products and let you guys know what we're using, how we're using it. I hope you enjoyed listening, and don't forget to tune in next time.
Sadly, that'll do it for this week's episode of Maiden Voyage. We'd like to thank you, our amazing listeners, because let's face it, lady life is hard. It's incredible how much we accomplish every day, and we all deserve awards just for existing. If you're watching the show, make sure that you subscribe, click on that thing for instant notifications, speak your mind in the comments, and share us with your fellow Voyagers.